Up until this point, you've been discerning your relationship with money. You've tapped into your money psychologies. And hopefully it's allowing you to see how your current behaviors might actually be sabotaging your ability to live the life that you want. Good job. I'm proud of you. You've also written down or written out your new money philosophies for yourself. Now, I want to talk to you about values. You may be wondering, values? I know you were assuming the first thing you were going to be learning about is proper budgeting, investments, your assets and liabilities, maybe even some taxes, how many years it would take you to retire. And you know what? We are going to talk about all of that. But we need to talk about your values first. We need to start with what's really driving you when it comes to money. If you stop and think about it, the most important questions to ask yourself before we even get into the meat of this course would be, what's really important to me about money? Nobody else, just you. What's important to you when it comes to money? I know that money clearly means something different to each woman that's taking this course. But we are going to talk about a few different values that people have. When I ask the question, I usually hear answers like this. Money will give me security. It will give me freedom. Money will bring me happiness. Money will give me choices. That's what I always say. There are no wrong answers. The only mistake that you can make is just being less than honest with yourself. What is it that you value about money? These answers are really just your values. What you desire from life. What do you value in life? These values are something that you would do just about anything in the world to achieve. Why is this important to know? Because goals are rarely accomplished without values. Have you heard that before? Just a little secret. Values are the key to reaching your goals. When you understand them correctly, they will pull you towards your dreams, which is a lot easier than having to push yourself. It's easier to pull a rope than push a rope. It's that way for all of us. You need to know what it is. You need to know what's really driving you when it comes to money. Think about it. Your attitude about money defines everything that matters about your financial situation. Like, how much money do you need? How hard are you willing to work for it? How will you feel when you finally get it? I know that I can say with total confidence that once you understand what money really means to you, you will become unstoppable. Asking yourself what money means to you, it'll quickly force you to evaluate what it is you're looking for in life. Do you know? You also want to understand what it is that you're looking for in life, because this is your foundation on which all smart, sassy financially planning is based. Think about it. How could you possibly put together an empowering financial plan, which is what I want for you, unless we know what it is that you really care about? Let me give you an example. Let's say that what's important about money to you is the security that it can provide. But your current state of financial affairs has you living paycheck to paycheck. Well, clearly your financial behavior is out of whack with your deepest values. Another example would be, let's say that what's important to you about money is the freedom it can bring to you. But in actuality, you are tied to a job working 60 hours a week or more to pay your mortgage on your large home and your huge car payment for your fancy car, wishing all the while that you were traveling more. Well, once again, your financial life is in conflict with what your values are. Let's find out what you value about money. I've created a form here that we're going to go through, where I want you to come up with 5 values. I want you to print this out, and I've also created a way that can help you answer these questions and find your values. When you're finished filling this out, you will have a better understanding of your values. You should be able to stop wasting time, energy, and money on the things that don't really matter to you, and start focusing your resources on the things that do matter to you. I'm really excited for you to do this. I know that we are focusing on the question of money. What we really are getting at is, in our values conversation, is the essence of what matters to you about life in general. That's what makes us so powerful. It's going to enable you not only to lay out your values, but to define who you are and what direction you want to take in life. My values were security. While you are doing this exercise, ask yourself, let's just focus on values before we start focusing on goals. Remember to, I'm going to give you some examples of values. Security means to me that I can live my life without financial fears. Remember, you're working to find 5 core values. If a core value occurs to you, but it isn't one that stands out, or that you really think touches you, then keep thinking. For those of you that may be having trouble figuring out what is a value versus what is a goal, many people do, so don't feel alone. If you're having that issue, I'm going to give you some examples of values. I kind of did already, but I know. Make sure that the values you write down really reflect what you feel. Otherwise, they're not going to motivate you. Freedom is a good example of value. Happiness, security, peace of mind, power, connection with others, independence, confidence, sassy, making a difference. I think I already said that, but adventure. I love adventure. There are a lot of values that you could have that I didn't list here, but just make sure that whatever you pick is going to motivate you. And to help you fill this out, to help you fill out your form with your 5 values, I created this questionnaire here that can help you figure out what your values are. All right. Look forward to hearing what some of your values are.